educational and indeed individual contexts. And our live audience is just about to weigh in with some thoughts on this. A question from you.
My name is Zihong. What is the one piece of advice you give to young people like me who aspire to build a career in Southeast Asia, making full use of the opportunities that's created by the China One Road, One Belt initiative? Thank you.
I would say that you should not just be studying all the way, and then when you think you have finished studying, then you come out to work. By that time, it will be too late. What is happening today is that you go back to school, you come out to work, you go back to school. You must have breaks. You must go on sabbaticals, because it is all about lifelong learning, because the world is changing so fast that you have to ensure that at any one point in time, your skills are relevant, your knowledge is contemporary, so that you do not miss out on the opportunities. Because really, education and learning is about learning what is happening to you and the environment at any point in time.
First will be you need to curate your entire learning and preparation for your career, because I think the world has changed where you are no longer being prepared by the school or your parents or your family. You need to prepare yourself. So to curate, you need to understand what you are in now, the context that you are in now, and then you also need to understand the competency required by the industry, because this is changing and evolving very fast. The next C you need to know is practically your connectivity. I think many, especially Singaporeans or Asians, have been less adventurous in the past, but now things have changed. You need to go out and see the world, and like what you mentioned, go and do more trips, not just for tourism and leisure, but rather really go and see the world. And I will even encourage young people to curate your own immersion or your own learning. Yeah.
I think I echo the idea that just having one diploma or degree will no longer last you for the rest of your life. And the idea is to be prepared to constantly reinvent yourself. I think we were joking earlier that the only thing we know is that we don't know what the future is going to bring. And therefore, again, the emphasis on just being adaptable, learning how to learn, being prepared to, as Jimmy said, be resilient in taking the hits and disrupting yourself before.
Let me share with you what I look for when I'm in the hiring room looking for a candidate. Whenever there's a job, there will be thousands of CV that comes in. HR will screen it and determine who gets into the meeting room. Inside the meeting room, to me, unless you have certain criteria, you may not get into me. So what stands out? What I found out is not content, it's really people, the education, what they do is that they teach us the art of learning. So those people who have done well are those people who are fast in learning. Or you are like me, I didn't do really well in school. If you are not very good, you hire people who are good. So they help you to learn faster. So the art is actually looking at people who can learn fast and people who are able to pull resource together. So today the keyword that keep happening is the art of collaboration. And in most of our job, 50% of our time will be in our core activities. The other 50%, we will find ourselves in projects upon projects upon projects. And in those times, is if you know about 30% of your core information, you go in, you pull the rest of the people. You must know that you may not be the most competent person in that room, but you pull people who have different skill set to come together. We are looking for that kind of people.
In many ways, I feel really sorry for young people like that, because
yes,
when I was coming out of university, I could look forward to going into a company and having a lot of runway to develop within a role, and the company would participate in my development. These days, the young people are being asked to take so much responsibility for their own and really do half the work that the companies used to do, even while they're taking away your pension and your healthcare. And it's stuff that's worth considering. Let's take another question.